I would think back the last depression, people flocked to the radio. Of course, it wasn't TV.
Hi, welcome to Two Broads Casting. I am Beth. I am your married broad for today. No, I've been married for over 20-some years in a row, and I'm joined with Laura, who is today is playing our
divorce broad, and I'm also a licensed clinical professional counselor, and today we're going to talk about sex.
Sex is so hard for me to talk about, but before we talk about sex, notice the lovely decor behind us.
That is
if you're
pretty.
watching us on YouTube, it's very festive.
Or NBC5.com.
Oh yeah.
They only listen on NBC5.
No, I think they can watch us on NBC5.com.
You'll let us know.
So, we're talking about sex today?
Well, Beth, this is all good news. You know, because we are two broads in our show, although we have viewers of all ages, our show is often from our point of view, and we are women in our 40s, and we talk to women who, and I certainly do in my practice, who are perimenopausal or menopausal or even younger women sometimes have trouble reaching orgasm, which, as we know, even though it's nice to be close to someone and physically intimate, orgasm is sort of like a really good parting gift. You know, when you're at a party and you get like a really good gift bag, it's like, you know, you want one. And with perimenopause, with menopause, and also with the use of antidepressants, which are fairly prevalent these days, all of those things can inhibit sexual response in women and men, but today we're just talking about women, because for men, they've had Viagra, Cialis, all of those drugs. For women, there has been nothing until now. So listen up, ladies. This is going to be for us. Because if you're going to be having sex, you might as well be having fun. The other thing that inhibits stress these days especially is stress. Right? Stress with the economy, stress with your kids. You have a lot of kids. It's stressful. It's hard to relax and focus on intimacy at the end of the day. But I've got some hints, tips, and actual things that you can take, and some things that are coming up in the next couple of years, FDA-approved things that are geared towards women, finally. So, I'm going to look down because I have some notes taken. It's really important in this day and age to have a fulfilling sex life. It's good for your marriage. It really is the glue that keeps marriages together, especially in these hard times. Do you know the divorce rate has been decreasing? Because people don't feel they have the money to get divorced. So as long as you're going to stay married, you might as well have good sex. Something to do, and it burns calories. It's more fun than the treadmill, don't you think? Beth is just nodding. She's not going to talk at all. So here are some reasons, some very common reasons that women over 40 especially find that their libido is lagging. All right, and one of the first ones that people need help with, that women need help with, is help reaching an orgasm. And here are some libido-enhancing drugs. One of the reasons is you have low testosterone.
Here's the only issue I have with this, besides it being a difficult subject for me. Is there anything that's natural?
Yes, stay tuned. It's all natural. So, as we get older, now women, you may think that we don't have testosterone, that we have estrogen and men have testosterone, but that's wrong. Men have some amount of estrogen and we have some amount of testosterone. And that is often helps to fuel our sex drive, that along with estrogen. Well, as we age, not only does our estrogen decrease, but so does our testosterone. And at menopause, it really starts to decline for women. And it can cause your desire to plummet.
I know you're on a roll here, but there used to be a show on back in the 80s. It was called The Home Show, and it was hosted by, her name was Ferrario or something. Her husband...
Yeah, he did the cars, yeah.
Right. And she was going through the change or had a low sex drive at that time, and she did a cream. It's testosterone.
Okay, hello.
That's
you're telling a joke. Well, listen. So, hormone therapy can throw it off balance, and now, and I don't know if they could do that in the 80s, but now you can go to your gynecologist and ask for a blood test that can show where your hormone levels are, and ask them to check your testosterone levels. Studies show that stabilizing testosterone levels can rev up your arousal, even in postmenopausal women.
Do they even have a sniff for that?
I'm coming to it.
See, I didn't read the article, but I do pay attention when I watch the news.
Okay, so listen along with everyone else, and you'll see. So in this particular thing, I'm talking
just
about
trying to get through this subject very quickly.
I know. Zip it. So even though the FDA has not yet approved a testosterone gel, but it's coming, and I'm going to get to that in a second, doctors will prescribe off-label, and this is a way doctors sort of get around that issue. They'll prescribe off-label male version of the compound that is created by a compounding pharmacy, and they'll make it for a woman, and it's a gel, and it's not going to make you. They prescribe it in a very low dose, and because you rub it right in the area that you would think you would, it's not going to make you grow hair on your chin or have you get muscles or acne or anything like that, because it's not systemically running through your body. It's not large enough to cause any male characteristics, but it does increase female satisfaction. There's been studies done. Now, you were asking about natural. Are there natural libido boosting herbs? Do you say herbs or herbs? Herb or herb, whatever. There is something that has been not prescribed because you can get it over the counter. It is called Argin Max, ARGINMAX, and it's for women. And it's a nutritional supplement, and it has all of the herbs, the naturally found herbs that we know help to increase blood flow in the area that I'm pointing to. If you're watching, if not, I am pointing down below.
Her belly button.
I don't want to say the word